The latest news from BenjiLock may be music to your ears, especially for musicians. Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from BenjiLock is founder and CEO Robbie Cabral. Hi, Robbie.
Hey, Fred, good morning. How are you doing?
Terrific. Great to see you. And you've created a great brand with BenjiLock, a pioneering biometric locks. And now you have a new partnership with TKL Cases, which makes cases for a wide range of musical instruments. Give us the overview here, Robbie.
Well, it's a very exciting partnership. It all started now at the NAMM show 2 weeks ago. We unveiled a biometric and key latches for the musicians. That way, if you're on the go and traveling, these are going to be TSA accepted carbon fiber cases. So you name it, guitar, bass. Little by little, we're going to start putting now the same technology of our locks of biometric and key, but now infused in cases for musicians. So it's a first of its kind. I'm very excited. And it's an industry that hasn't really had any disruption as of yet.
Really, really cool. And your lead investor, I understand, following your appearance on Shark Tank, Kevin O'Leary, he's got an interest in music too. What doesn't he have an interest in, right?
Exactly. No, it's excited, for both parties because, Kevin is also a guitar player. He loves playing guitar and all that. So he actually sees this partnership very fruitful. And on my end, I used to be a musician before too. So I kind of relate with the whole music instrument and music background. So, it's a different industry from consumer electronics, which is very excited. And it's one of those industries that they need new innovation. And I'm glad to be at the forefront of it.
And this will be available probably later in the year. What's the target?
Correct. Our target is right now we're working very hard on the prototypes and the samples and potential launch for Q4 of 2023. And to tell you the truth, a big splash at CES 2024.
Well, you took part in CES on the Hill just, I guess, about a month or so ago. Tell us about that.
Oh, that was very excited. It was a lot of great companies from Amazon, Intel, you name it. So to be part of, showcasing our technology to members of Congress and policymakers, it's a good thing because then that way they can see what startups and big companies are putting in the pipeline and let them use the products and see if there's a fit as technology moves forward. And, at the end of the day, it's always good to showcase it because of the term of accessibility. I'm a big believer in that. I believe that accessibility should be for everyone. And it was a very, very great event. So thank you for CTA hosting that.
And of course, you were at the CES last January. And one of the things that you're focused on, and was evident there, I think, was helping other companies, really mentoring other startups because of all of the knowledge you've gleaned through this whole process of creating BenjiLock. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I'm always an avid learner. I'm always learning, and I have to be thankful that I have great mentors from, board members to Kevin O'Leary being not only an investor, but also a mentor. And I've always said to myself, it's always good to give back because I'm always learning. I'm still learning today. I'm still going through the journey, but I always love to give back to companies that are up and coming because they're going to go through the same hurdles. There's always ups and downs in the world of startups. And, I enjoy doing that. So I did that this past CES, and I'm going to do that in the upcoming CES as well.
And that's in that area where they bring in startups really from all over the world, right?
Correct. That will be the famous Eureka Park.
Eureka. And you were also part, I'm amazed to see postings from you. You were part of a NASA event not long ago too. Tell me what that was about.
Oh yeah, that was actually very exciting news. Good that you actually brought it in. I've become really good friends with NASA. They had a really incredible event about aviation and the whole side of NASA aeronautics. And we had a chance to talk about, the power of perseverance and innovation. Because sometimes in the world of NASA, they say that a lot of people think very linear, but not everything always goes like a straight path. There's always ups and downs in whatever you're trying to do. And I think my story kind of related, and we decided to have a really good conversation and a good Q&A, and it actually inspired a lot of people, team members inside NASA. And then we actually brought that little taste of NASA to CES on the Hill, and we're actually trying to see if we can bring it to CES in Vegas as well. So really good way to start the year, I may say.
How awesome is that? So for people who aren't familiar with the backstory, I guess you can give us the barbershop version of that.
Well,
I mean, it led you to Shark Tank.
well, the quick barbershop story was that you know, I got laid off from work, and in the worst time of the year, my daughter was born. So I personally, I got, you know, very depressed and overweight, but, you know, I decided, let me just do better for myself. So I started going to the gym at nighttime. And one day I noticed that someone left the key inside the locker. So then they had to, you know, call a manager and bolt cut the lock and drill it. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, they finally open it. They get the key. He's happy, but I'm thinking to myself, how come there's not a lock that you can open it with your fingerprint, but also with a key? And that's kind of how the journey started. And it was not easy, you know, a couple years of building that prototype and all that. But I think when you see that there's a solution to someone else's issue, I think I did the best I could to try to bring a solution for them. And I think I see that it's kind of panning out now.
And it is a road that's seldom easy, creating a company and a product like this. And even after you've done that, there are always twists and turns along the way. You really have to be able to pivot, don't you?
Exactly. You know, it's a live and learn. You know, that's why I enjoy actually, you know, meeting with other companies and other entrepreneurs, because everybody goes through the same thing, regardless of the industry. And you know, in our case, you know, it started with a lock, but we were able to find ways to pivot for putting the same technology in a bike lock, in a door lock, in a travel lock. And now, you know, as we move forward into the embedded technology, now we're putting it into cases for instruments. And we have other things cooking up in the pipeline that hopefully we'll be able to reveal very soon.
Anything more you can say about that? We're always looking forward to the new stuff.
Well, let's say that everywhere that there's a key, and if biometric is needed, BenjiLock could be part of that. So I'll leave it at that.
That's terrific. For more info, the site is BenjiLock, Benji lock.com. Robbie Cabral, thank you for spending time with us.
Hey, thank you, Fred. It's always an honor. Always great to see you and hear you. And, you know, you always bring a great spark to my day. So I'm glad to be part of your podcast.